Hello friends and welcome to another journal vlog. If you're new here, then my name is Lizzie. I basically take you through my week as I show you what I get up to and then how I journal about those things. So yeah, it's a really cozy, chill video and I've been really enjoying making them recently. So if you are enjoying them, then please subscribe so that you can keep up with the future ones. So, as you saw, I went to an outdoor cinema. So, I basically have broken up from work for the summer holidays. Although, as I'm recording this, I'm actually going back next week, which is a little bit sad, but we're not thinking about that right now. Yeah, so I finished work that day and then we booked to go to an outdoor cinema. I've never actually been to an outdoor cinema before, so I was kind of excited, and it was really exciting to think that we were going to go watch a film in the forest. So we decided to watch Lord of the Rings. There wasn't really many options, to be honest, and I have watched Lord of the Rings before. I've watched all of them, including the extended editions, but that was like many years ago, and I haven't watched it in so long, so I totally forgot what had happened. And I'm not like a huge Lord of the Rings fan either, I'd like to point out, but obviously I enjoy the films, and I felt like because I've kind of been in my fantasy era with reading, I felt like it would just be a really nice film to watch, and I thought I might enjoy it more than the first time that I watched it. So when we got there, we ended up having some food. We had like some camping chairs to watch, and it was just really chill. The only problem was like it was so loud. Like the actual speakers were literally like deafening my ears. So I think if I go again, I'll definitely have to take my earplugs because it was just a little bit too intense. But it was really nice to watch and kind of remember lots of the story that had happened, and yeah, it was just really fun. The only thing is when it started to get dark, all the like bugs came out, so everyone was kind of like because everyone was getting bitten, but luckily I'd put bug spray on, so I was safe. So yeah, I just felt like it was a really good film to watch in the forest. It was just like total vibes, to be honest, and I'll definitely go again. So for the spread, I wanted to add a Polaroid in there, and then I just wanted to go for a green theme. I didn't really have any particular idea as to how I'd decorate it other than green. So I just got out lots of different green stationeries and this beautiful sort of magical Marigold through the art green washi tape, and I also had some pet tape samples that some pen pals had sent me. And I also had this girl sticker which was from the packaging of a pet tape that I bought recently. And then I used these little letter stickers to put on the Polaroid, which my pen pal always sends me, and honestly love them. So thank you so much, Hannah, for sending me those. I added the date, and then for the title, I decided this time just to write it with my fountain pen because I realised that I hadn't actually given myself that much space to write. Not that there was a lot to write about. I kind of usually know before I make the spread how much writing I want to do, and some things there's just not like a ton of stuff to write about. So this time I just used half of the page to do my written journaling and then just kind of decorated around that space. Luckily I had quite a few different stickers in my sticker book that I could use to decorate, so I just added those on all the little bits of decoration. And there is definitely some autumn things in this vlog, even though it's technically summer still. But yeah, you can see that I'm definitely transitioning into autumn, and then hopefully in the next one I'll be able to show you more autumnal things. So I just added some stamps on there, and then that is the spread all finished. And I really like how this one turned out, to be honest. So yeah, I will let you get on with the rest of the video and you'll hear from me later on. So it's time to do some more journaling, and as you just saw, I went and visited the same forest actually that the outdoor cinema was at, but they have been having like a Robin Hood festival every weekend in the summer, and this week's theme was kind of like a fantasy Renaissance fair-ish kind of vibe, so I was like, we have to go. When I got there was like lots of different stalls selling quite cool stuff actually, but I didn't actually buy anything. I was pretty good and didn't buy anything. They had these like bath shop which had all these like spooky magical potions that you could put in your bath, which I really wanted, but I don't have a bath, so that was probably for the best. They also had some different workshops on too, like a potion making workshop, a sword fighting workshop, and then just some different like performances that people were doing. Then we walked to like a different area of the forest, and they had lots of people like dressed up, and they were doing kind of like carnival circus skills, so you could go and have a go at that. There was also axe throwing. And it was really cool because they had like this couple that were playing music, like bard music. So that was really fun, and it was just making it feel, I don't know, it was just like a lot of fun to go. We didn't stay for like ages. I ended up actually buying a bike after this. So I basically walked past someone's house and they were selling a bike for like £20. So I was like, yeah, okay, I'll get that, because I've been thinking of getting a bike anyway, because mine is pretty much broken. So I was gonna buy a brand new one until obviously I saw this bargain. So yeah, I ended up buying that, and I have actually been out on my bike quite a lot already, which has been a lot of fun. So back to the spread again, we've got another green theme, because obviously it's the forest again. Robin Hood, he wears green, so it just made sense. And I actually used one of my own girl stickers here, so these are from my March Patreon reward, and I'm actually going to be putting these in the shop as well in September, so I'm going to be putting these girl stickers up on my Etsy. And then I also ended up using this sticker sheet which my pen pal Rookie Journal sent me, and she also has a YouTube channel over here which you probably watch if you watch me. yeah, she sent me these stickers in her latest pen pal letter, and I'm actually going to open up the letter at the end of the video because she sent me so many nice things. So yeah, you'll be able to see all those goodies at the end, but I really wanted to use them in this spread, and I just felt like they really fit the vibe of the spread, and they're very cozy and sort of whimsical, so they just went perfectly. And I absolutely love the little journal sticker in the top right hand corner. I just think it's so cute. So yeah, I was really actually happy with how this spread turned out. It was one of those spreads where I'd been meaning to finish it for quite a while, but I hadn't even like started it because I went away for a couple of days. So I was a bit worried that I wouldn't really have the motivation to make it or the creativity, but it kind of worked really well. So yeah, this was a really fun spread to make. This next spread is all about Ralph's trip to the vets, and it was his first time going, and I was honestly like so nervous before he went because I don't like all that kind of stuff anyway. Like, I get scared when I go to the doctors myself. So taking him to the vets, I was kind of freaking out before we went because I was just feeling really nervous, and I was worried obviously about how he was going to react. And when we actually got Ralph for the first time, because we've had him a year now, he had just come from the vets for his jabs. The person who owned him previously like dropped him off after he just got them, and she said that he was actually really good at the vet. So I had a little inkling that he might be really good when he got there, but whilst we were in the car, he was like really scared and he was making some sad noises, which was like breaking my heart. And he did also have a little accident in his crate on the way. It wasn't a bad accident, it was just a little one. But yeah, when we got there, obviously the vet took him out, and she was like, oh, because it was all wet, so she like cleaned all his crate out for him, which was really nice of her. And then yeah, he just kind of sat there on the bench, as you can see here. He was just kind of chilling like that, and he didn't try and run off, he didn't get scared, he just kind of sat there just chilling. And then even one of the other vets came in to like pick something up, and she was like, oh, he's a cutie, and the other vet was like, yeah, he's literally just sat there eating his dreamies, like having his jabs, he's absolutely fine. So he was actually so good at the vets, and I was really proud of him. I felt like a little proud mum. So it was actually a lot better than I expected, and I feel a lot happier now knowing like if we need to go to the vets again, it's not going to be like a really scary situation, and next time he has to go for his jabs, I know that he will be fine. So for the spread, obviously I wanted to remember this moment, so I stuck down the little cute photo of him sat, and you can see a little treat in front of him. And then I had this sticker sheet with cats on that my pen pal had sent me, so I felt like it was a really good time to use that spread, and luckily there's lots of ginger cats. And then Inda, my pen pal, also sent me some pet tape samples with cats on, and there was this really big ginger cat that I wanted to stick on there too. So I basically just went for a bit more of like a collaged composition this time. So there was more decoration on one side, but I also had a little bits of writing and then included the receipt from the vets as well. So yeah, this was a really fun spread, and I'm glad that I can remember this moment of Ralph going to the vets on his first trip. This next spread is just a little quick one, and I just had the last page of my journal to fill up, so also that means the next video that you will see on my channel is going to be a journal flip through, which are always really fun videos to make. And this time I decided to stick one of the postcards that my pen pal had sent me on the back of the journal. I just stuck it down with some washi tape so that I could flip it over and see both sides. But usually I tend to put my postcards with the letters that pen pal has sent me. But this time I decided to stick it in my journal. I don't really know why, but I just wanted to. So I might start and do that in the future as well. If I get any postcards or anything similar, then I might just stick it with a bit of washi to the back of my journal. And this really quick spread was just to kind of commemorate my first bike ride. So as I said before, I ended up buying a bike, and then this is me going on my bike in my silly helmet that is very bright, but it is my skiing helmet, so I figured I may as well use it. I did actually buy a biking helmet, but it was so big, so I either need to get like a kid's one because I've got like such a pea head. My head is so small, or I'll just keep using this one. But it does make me look a little bit like a bowling ball, but you know, it is what it is. So I just glued the picture in the middle and just kept this one really simple without any written journaling.